Hello everyone, today we'll be learning how to paint this small landscape under 10 minutes using minimum brush strokes. We will create those textures using small strokes with different colors. I hope you are excited for this. Hello everyone, I'm Shreya, a full-time artist, art educator, YouTuber and Skillshare teacher from India. You can check out all of my work and announcements on my Instagram page under the handle at the rate artist Shreya. So this is a 6-part series which we are doing, and I have mentioned all about the materials and everything in the previous video, which I'll be linking in the description box as well as on the top. So make sure that you check them out before you start with this painting so that you are thorough with the materials and everything. Alright, now let's get started with this one. So the sketch is as usual very simple. All you have to do is draw the horizon line and 2 mountains on top of it and you are done. Now once the sketch is done, let's move on to painting the sky. So we'll be using wet on wet technique to paint the sky. What we'll do is I will wet the whole of the sky area with even layer of clean water. Once I've applied the clean water, we will paint the sky in a reverse manner. That is, first we will paint the shadow of those white clouds using the mix of burnt sienna and ultramarine blue. And I will first start with creating the shadow using that color with the smaller brush. The color will spread a little because the underneath layer is wet. If you find like the color is spreading a lot, what you can do is tap your brush on tissue paper and then start applying it on the paper. Alright, so once we have created the shadow, we will start painting the blue part of the sky around the shadow area, leaving a huge white gap in between. And now I have just cleaned my brush and blending all the edges. Once I'm satisfied with the blue color, I will just darken the shadow part a little using the same color, but this time I will take thicker consistency. And you see those color would spread less because I've already tapped my brush on the tissue before applying it on the paper. This is a little bit of advanced technique, so if you're not getting it in one go, don't worry, you are not doing anything wrong. All you will need a little bit of practice to do that. In case you want to understand watercolors thoroughly and want to paint along with me, you can join my Skillshare classes. I have in detail videos of all the techniques and everything on that, so I will link all my classes in the description box below, so make sure you check them out. Alright, so once the sky is done, we will let it completely dry, and once that is dry, we will move on to painting the bottom part. So remember I told you that we'll be painting with minimum brush strokes, so I'll just apply one stroke and leave it there, and then I'll apply another stroke with another color and leave it there. I will not rub my brush a lot on the color which I have already applied. You see, I started with the very light yellow green color, then I applied the yellow color. On the back I applied yellow ochre. Now I'm applying olive green color, and I'm just making small strokes and not blending it a lot. Anyways, the paper underneath is a bit wet, so the edges are spreading a bit, but I'm not putting any efforts on blending those strokes. Now I am painting the mountain with the darker strokes. So I have a complete video on how you can mix all of your greens using the basic colors on my YouTube channel. I will link it on the top. I will also mention it in the description box below, so make sure that you check that out before you start painting the mountain part, so you'll know how you can mix all the different greens using your primary colors. Alright, so also if you are enjoying this video, then make sure that you hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on the painting videos and review videos which I post every week on weekends. So, and if you'll subscribe, it will also motivate me to create more videos for you all. So, don't forget to do that before you leave. Alright, now I painted the foreground part with the light green and dark green color, and then I let it dry. Now, once it is dry, we will paint some brush strokes, making it look like small bushes. So you see, I've hold my brush at the very bottom part, and I'm just scribbling my brush, and it is creating a beautiful effect and a loose kind of strokes, and that is exactly what we want. And you will achieve this simply by holding your brush very far away from the tip. So we are almost done with the painting. What I'm doing here is I'm just creating few more strokes using the lighter value, that is the yellow ochre, and instead of white, what I'll do is I will add a little bit of burnt sienna to my white to create a bit of creamy color, and I am using that color to create few highlights on those mountains. And that's it, we are done. Now let your painting completely dry before we peel off the masking tape, and let's see the final result of our work. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'll just show you the zoom in of the painting, and you will see all those tiny brush strokes are looking so beautiful. So yeah, now it's your turn to paint, and if you paint, then do post it on Instagram or on Facebook, and do tag me. I will link all of my social medias in the description box so you know where to find me. Alright, that's it for now. I'll see you really soon in the next video. Bye.